You are watching the Thwip Side. Subscribe, like, and comment. It'll be a hoot. Hear that glitch? It's time to thwip. What's up, guys? This is AJ coming to you once again from the Thwip Side, and welcome to what is technically officially episode 2 of Let's Talk Comics. If you look at my Let's Talk Comics playlist, there are other videos, but this is the second episode, numbered episode, I should say. And here for today, I figured it'd be fun for this episode just to do a comic book haul and show some the comics that I've been picking up over the past few months. And not surprisingly to most, if you've watched the channel, I'm going to start things off with some Spawn action. Spawn issue 50. And I will say that overall, I'm not happy with this pickup. And it's not because of the issue. It's because I had bought this from a seller on Hip Comics. And it took over a month to get to me. It took over a week for him, the seller, to ship it. And when it finally did arrive, the condition isn't what was stated. I'm not going to take it out now, but there's pages that are crinkled and bent, and said it was in near mint minus condition. To me, bent pages are not near mint minus. And also, what he charged to ship this book was outrageous. This was an auction win, not a buy it now, so I won the auction. I was locked into that shipping price, so very dissatisfied. I'm kind of glad I got it in my collection as a placeholder, but definitely going to upgrade on this one. Now, this next little bundle of Spawn books are from the comic book shop I found that was right under my nose at near my mother-in-law's house. And I've mentioned in the past that I discovered it and I love it, and it's all, this particular shop is all back issues, and there are a lot of dollar bins, and I just love rummaging through back issue boxes in general. But these Spawn books I found, he has, the shop owner does consignment for people, and in one of the consignment boxes I found these Spawn books. They are priced $1.50 or more, but they were all in the consignment box, and I picked them all up for $1 a piece. Most of these issues I already have, but I couldn't leave them there for $1 a piece. And some of them are actually in better conditions of the issues I currently own. So, go through them real quick. I have issue 6, which is first appearance of Overkill. Issue 8. Issue 12. Issue 13. Issue 16. Issue 18. I gotta move the watcher a little bit. Sorry, guy. Issue 22. Issue 23. Issue 24. Issue 56. Issue 64. And issue 65, which I love this cover. It's the Spawn movie cover. Pretty cool. And guys, you know I'm all about the 90s goodness, so a couple more auction pickups I picked up for cheap. Youngblood number 2, which is the first appearance of Prophet and Shadowhawk. And Youngblood number 4. And I am planning this year to really up my game when it comes to Youngblood and Wildcats. They are two franchises that I absolutely loved in the 90s. And circling back to that comic shop I mentioned, I picked up TMNT Free Comic Book Day 2022. And this is the first appearance. This says here, first team appearance of 4 Mysterious Ninja Turtles. They are the Clone Turtles. I think they're featured right now in Armageddon War or Armageddon game. There's so much going on, I forget the exact names. I haven't gotten a chance to read that yet, but I'm looking forward to checking that out. So yeah, I thought that was a cool pickup. And then, if you check out my channel, you know I love Assassin's Creed. So I picked up issue 3 and issue 11. I just picked up Wildcats number 1 of the new limited series, and I'm looking forward to checking this out and reading it. With new stuff, I tend to let issues pile before I read it, because doing it just the issue a month, it really drives me crazy in a lot of ways. I think I'm more suited to graphic novels because I love reading full stories. So when I do get like the current stuff or whatever, I let it pile up so I can read an arc. So I'll let a few more issues of these build up before I check it out, but looking forward to it. Now, these next two issues I actually picked up in a Walmart grab bag. The other issue was just, to me, nothing special or anything, so I'm just featuring these two issues. The first one is X-Men 92, issue number 1, which is just keeping with that theme of 90s goodness in the modern day. Got that book, but the book I was really excited to get was in that Walmart grab bag, Amazing Spider-Man Facsimile, issue number 1. Really awesome to pull out of a Walmart grab bag, I think. And I'm super happy to have one of these in my collection because, of course, I'll never be able to afford a real one. And I absolutely love the character of Azrael. So I was super excited to find at that same comic book shop the full run of the miniseries Batman Sword of Azrael. It serves as a prelude to the famous Nightfall storyline, of course, and the first appearance of Azrael. So super happy to have these in my collection. More 90s goodness, of course. So we got book 1. Book 2, book 3, and book 4. So yeah, super happy to have these. Sticking with Azrael, here's some issues of him as the Az-Bat, with Nightfall, some Nightfall issues, Batman 500, Batman 501, and Detective Comics 667, which is Night Quest. I think these are really cool, and I've decided, much like I am trying to collect the issues for all of the Spider-Man Clone Saga, because I don't care. I love that story. I think I'm going to go back and try to get all the issues for Night Quest to add to my collection. Sticking with Batman, I picked up Batman 655, and I'm saying this is the first cameo of Damian Wayne. There's some sources say it's the first appearance, but I'll just go with cameo. I love Damian Wayne as a character. I know a lot of people hate him. I guess I like a lot of unpopular things, maybe. It seems that way. But anyway, I liked the character Damian Wayne, so I'm going through and picking up a bunch of his key issues as well. And then I have Batman 436, part 1 of Batman Year 3, the first appearance of Tim Drake. So I started getting the Damian Wayne issues, and then I said, well, what's the first appearance of Tim Drake? So I'm going to get his issues in his first appearance as Robin as well, and Jason Todd, the Red Hood, as well, because I love the Red Hood. So yeah, the only one I probably never be able to get is, of course, first appearance of Dick Grayson. Now, for my last two pickups of this haul, they are 2 slab books, and I'm really excited to have these, and they're actually my first ever slab book, so even more exciting. But the first one is TMNT issue number 1, the 4th printing. Let's see if I can get it back. Graded 8.5 CGC. Now, 8.5 is a decent grade in my opinion. Not the best grade, but a lower grade is better than no grade. And of course, the first printing is kind of out of my price range, big time. The second printings are getting really pricey too. The third printings are creeping right up there, and I was able to get this off eBay for a steal. The 4th printing, it's only a matter of time before it gets to, in my opinion, to the heights of like the 3rd or 2nd printing. So I snagged it when I could. Very excited to have an issue number 1 in my collection, especially 8.5. That's a really nice grade. So yeah, I was super happy that I could pull this one off. Really good deal I got on that. And it looks really good. Pardon the glare. But yeah, awesome. Now, the last book I'm going to show today is not as earth-shattering or monumental of an issue as a TMNT number 1, but to me, it holds a special place, and that is, and I'll tell you why once I show you, that is Spider-Man 2099 CBC, or number 1 CBCS 9.4, and the reason why this has a special place in my heart is because this is one of the few remaining comics I had from my collection from back in the day that didn't get ruined, lost, or stolen. And I said, what the hell, I'll send it in. and I did the pre-screen, and I said 8.0 or higher, thinking I'd be lucky if I got an 8.0, and it came, like I said, I'm not a grader, and it came back at 9.4. So yeah, to have one of my comics that I actually purchased when it came out from my collection back in the day as a 9.4 is awesome to me. Also, I can't believe that it's in as good of shape as it is, because this thing has been through everything from when I was in collecting in the late 80s, early 90s. Then when I dropped off, through several moves throughout my life, I would find my small batch of comics I had as they slowly got lost. Then I'd forget about it, and then I'd get back into comics and I'd find it, or I'd find it and it prompted me to get back into comics. But this has been through the ringer, so to come back as a 9.4, that's awesome. Don't worry, Spidey. I'm not going to just throw you aside again. Really super happy with the grade this thing got. And that'll about wrap things up for this episode 2 of Let's Talk Comics and my comic haul for the episode. I do plan on doing more comics on the channel this year. It was one of the things I've been had my mind set on doing, as well as I got to get on the video game action. I'm going to plan on doing some streamings at some point this year. Streams, I should say, streaming. For games. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little haul, and I'll catch you guys soon right back here on the Thwip side. Later.